Hey, what's up? It's Valar. Hope everybody is doing awesome, and I brought the YouTube channel back. I actually hid the YouTube channel for like 2 months or so there because I started a new career and I'm actually loving it there, and I needed to just focus on that. But I missed making content. I won't necessarily say I missed Raid all that much, even though I kind of did, and I've been playing fairly casually. But I missed the aspect of doing content and actually just having a small voice in the community, and that's actually kind of fun. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna bring the channel back, and I'm gonna try to have no expectations whatsoever right now. That's pretty much it. The whole thing is just about having fun. This is just an outlet for me to de-stress and connect with other players and things. That's it. It's really that simple. So I actually am doing the Sigmund High Shield fusion. And there's reasons for that. One of the lamest reasons that I'm doing Sigmund the High Shield fusion, but it is a reason, is I'm doing the fusion for Sigmund because he will be a non-dupe right now. Now I'm sure I'll probably pull him at some point from a sacred shard or something down the road. I don't know. But I don't care that much about the epics, even though I know Demitha is absolutely awesome, and with the block damage that she has too, that it would be really cool to have her and keep her. But I feel like I can actually pull the epics in the future as well. I've actually pulled most previous fusion epics at one time or another, and they're easier to pull than legendaries. And I did see Murder Inc.'s video where he actually talked about, there's some way that this guy's probably actually going to be used in the future. And I got to agree with that actually too. That obviously he's good for mid-game, early and mid-game progression. But I kind of, believe it or not, I like the way this guy looks, this little old dude, and his glowing shield. I think he's actually a really cool looking champion. And he's got pretty decent base stats and everything too. But just the way he works, right? His removing the shield buffs with the 50% chance of removing one random buff, 75% chance, and then 100% chance instead when attacking bosses if he's booked. So, like, what is that all about, right? But an AoE provoke, which is, 75% chance, and then a 90 or 100% chance of doing the decreased attack, actually. On a 3-turn cooldown, decreased attack for 2 turns, but also the provoke for 1 turn. I don't know. Man, it'd be nice if some of those provoke would last for 2 turns for a legendary, but I mean, it's an AoE that hits twice. Pretty cool. Shield buff on all allies for 2 turns equal to 30% of his max HP, and then a strengthen buff on all allies for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. And whenever he's attacked, there's a 20% chance of decreasing the duration of all buffs on the attacker by 1 turn, and a 40% chance instead when attacked by a boss. And then defense and Doom Tower battles by 40%. I'm going to plan to actually try to use him on my account for a little bit of a carry in some Doom Tower content. I want to see if he can actually help me. I got stuck. The highest I've gotten in Doom Tower, and I'll admit, is because I really didn't put a lot of effort into it, just because I've been not focusing on it. I got stuck at that stage with all the Torments and the Gurgo, the Augurs. I think it's floor 109, and then I didn't even really try last Doom Tower rotation because I've barely been playing. And I'm doing Doom Tower normal right now. Funny story. I will never have Rian the Conjurer because I accidentally fed the guy. So it's not only is it bad enough to feed characters that you want to keep in general, but never, ever, ever, ever feed a Doom Tower character because you are not getting that thing back, and there's no shot at getting it back. So I will never play Rian the Conjurer ever on my account unless I start a new account and go for that, but that ain't worth it. Anyway, most of the content is going to be on my main account here too, so let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. But for right now, I'm, like I said, doing this with no expectations. I'm going to open 2 Sacreds because the event we have, I've actually been pulling mystery shards left and right to do this. I pulled every void I had, which is like 4 or something. I don't remember. It's not a very high amount. But now I've got 2020. I must have pulled 1,000 ancients or something. You know, I mean, not ancients, 1,000 mystery shards. And it's just got my eyeballs bleeding. So I figured, you know what? I have 4 sacreds. I'll try the 2 sacreds just to make sure I get the Demitha fragments. Because where's the progress we're at here? I think I have like 60 of her fragments. So I've already got enough to get this Dur the Hungerer guy. I'm actually waiting to summon him till the training event's live so I can just get all the levels for that. Scabrius, I only need 5 more fragments for. Thalicia, I only need 25 fragments, and I'm pretty sure she's in maybe the Golem tournament. So she's in something that's going on right now. And then Demitha, I've only got 60 fragments for. So hopefully I can still get her. I mean, if I don't wind up... Look, I haven't really been playing that focused, so... But I'm close enough to the fusion, so I am actually going to try to finish it. And I'm going to pull the 2 sacreds for you guys here in a second. But do let me know what you want to see as far as content goes as well. What type of things you want to see. But my account... I mean, everybody knows my account's pretty stacked that's watched me before. It's not the most stacked. I don't have, Valkyrie, Martyr, all that. But I've got, a ton of legendaries. When I heard they're announcing a dupe system, I was like, okay... Well, maybe it's time to come back a little bit and play more. And I'm going to be disappointed in it. I'm sure I'm going to be disappointed in it because we know the track record of it. But I want to take a step back at all of this and just look at it like completely for fun. That's it. That's all I care about. I'm not trying to do anything special here. I'm trying to actually just have a good time. Period. Exclamation point. Whatever. All right. Enough BSing. Let me do the 2 sacreds. I am really trying to dodge things here too. I was contemplating, do I wait? I have 25 ancients, so I opened most of my ancient shards in the last 2x. I only have like 15 or something like that, which was like a week ago. In that week time frame, I've been able to get 25 ancient shards from different events and things. It just clan boss drops, all that stuff, dungeon farming. So I figure it's every 6 weeks that each 2x runs if you look at how they typically rotate the 2x and 10x's. So I'm going to not do any ancient shard openings, if that's the shard I have the most of, until the next 2x and see how many shards I can have because I purely started with 0 and I want to go for the full 6 weeks and see what I can get. Anyway, I have Rhodos the Lost Groom. I have 2 of him. I have 3 Xavias. I do not have Blood Gorged. So it'd be nice to get Blood Gorged if possible. I'm not expecting anything out of these, actually. Just 2 Sacred Shards is it. So anyway, without further ado, let's cap off the video with just these 2 Sacred Shards. And let's see what we get. We get Frostbringer. No, this is a Romero. He was one of the 10X anyway. He's not Romero. Finx. He's got the block revive on his A1, which is actually really nice. So he's a golem beast, right? Block buffs, block active skills. Guy's actually really good. Decreased defense, decreased speed. I should probably build one and actually use them for like Fire Knight and things, but I've never actually built one. Okay, last shard. If you want to subscribe, go for it. Please like the video. Oh my gosh, last shard, and it's another biggin. Okay, it's not the 10X. That's not actually the worst pull in the world. I wasn't actually expecting to get a legendary at all. I don't know how I should feel about 2 biggins. That's the problem with dupes, right? Now everything is a dupe that I pull for the most part. That could have been any number of champions that would have been a dupe, a Valkyrie, a Martyr, whatever, but I'm not going to complain. If the dupe system is actually something decent, I hope it is. I really hope it is. I hope it's something where I could feel like, okay, I've got 2 biggins. Now that makes it so cool that I have 2 biggins or something. I'm not super disappointed by this, and that's my mantra is no expectations right now, right? So the fact that I pulled a dupe doesn't disappoint me at all right now. I also didn't expect to get anything. So Biggin has his AoE here. If he crits, he can farm Nightmare Campaign. So now probably maybe building 2 different type of Biggins. I have a Biggin farm for Nightmare Campaign that I have a Lifesteal set actually. So anyway, do me a favor if you want to, if you like the content, if you don't want to support the channel, the best way you can support the channel, and it's free, is to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. I'll be back with some more content. I'll do a few videos a week most likely. But again, no expectations there. So thank you so much. Cheers. I wish you all well. and be good to each other. Thank you.